I got 03 today, so as a way to cheer me up, I'm opening my last Origins display. Come on. I tried to go for a Yasuo deck today. Actually, I do go for Yasuo all the time, but the deck I was playing was something I saw on Piltover Archive. It was kind of interesting, I wanted to test it out. It didn't go very well, so unfortunately I have left the event very early. But at least I get to open a pack for it. Kind of... I did play really badly today though. I made a lot of misplays and got carried away a lot, like emotionally. Let's see... nothing. So, I don't know, played very fast. I didn't think about things that I did, and even if I did, like even if I mapped out my turns completely, I kind of ended up not doing what I wanted to. I had one game where I mapped out an entire turn. Oh nice, Vayne. I needed that one. I mapped out an entire turn. I had Mind Splitter, I had Yasuo on board, and I had a Siren. So I wanted to push in with Yasuo into one of the boards, clean the board, and then get him back with the Siren and push him to the other battlefield. Which would have been a very good idea, and at the end would have probably worked out. No, would have worked out, I know that. And sadly, I didn't do that. I played a stack deck. I had three power open, then I had 2 power left, and I just looked at my board and realized, yeah, I just lost. Ooh, nice. Oh, this one. I don't have this one yet. This one looks really nice. So yeah, one good thing. Actually, also the Kiana. I wanted to have Kiana as well. Still collecting her for Fiora in set 2. Well, I think though that my main deck for set 2 will probably be Aurelia. It is the deck that I've played most on TCG Arena so far. I've had a lot of fun with it, especially because the Aurelia deck kind of does for me what I wanted to have from Yasuo, where Aurelia is a little bit more, or like is completely the Protect the Queen archetype of this game, and I really enjoy that. Oh. Let's see. Folly Bear. I don't have this one either. Yeah. Then again, it's the other thing for me is that green-purple is probably my favorite combination in this game. The sheer amount of no you don't that you're allowed to apply onto your enemy is crazy, and I think with set 2 this will become even better. Like hard bargain to not necessarily even deny a spell. Well, I mean, obviously denying a spell, but the other upside is that you can completely remove their turn, or like completely remove any interaction from them if they're on defense. Ooh, nice. Our first alt art. I already have this Yasuo, but sure, why not have 2? I might play more Yasuos than 1 in set 2. I was cooking up a little bit, and I will also take that to the, I think it was the Runes and Rift online tournament, which will be interesting for me to do. I live in Europe, so it will start at midnight, and I will play till 4 AM if it goes good for me. nothing special. No. Nothing too special here. Gotta say, though, to my skirmish, sometimes I perform really good, but today was by far the worst performance that I ever had at a skirmish. Even my very first skirmish was better than this one, but yeah. Riftbound is the first TCG that I ever played. I did play Legends of Runeterra before, but even though it's also a card game, I wouldn't maybe compare these two that closely together. Ah, yeah, the Grand Plaza is the foil. No, that's unfortunate. At least the Vi. That's okay. I'll just put like the pricing of everything somewhere on the screen, I guess. Though, in most cases, you make your money back anyways. Yesterday I got a Kai'Sa, so that was also really good. But yeah, so back to the tournament. I think just sometimes, and this goes for a lot of people probably, I got very carried away by my emotions. I got very mad off game 1 for doing my first mistake, and after that I kind of spiraled down into just not really. Oh, this is good. This is cool. I just recently bought one of these. Oh man. Talking about the day while opening packs is maybe not the best idea. I like when I hit good, I cannot just keep talking about my thing. I have to react to the card. It's so good. Well, yeah. Let me try it. Let me go back. So basically, game 1 I think was going really well. I was playing against Timo, and I won game 1, I lost game 2, and then I lost game 3. And both of those games were, well, I made massive mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, honestly. It comes really down to me, yeah, really being tilted off game 2, and then just completely inting away game 3. This is nice. Don't have this one yet. Yeah, and unfortunately this carried over to all the other games. Even one of my friends who was there at the event was surprised when I told him that I went 0-3. Because we played against each other. He was playing Annie. I unfortunately also got 0-2'd by him. And then I told him that, well, now I can just pack my things and leave. But, like he told me, well, why? I mean, you can still maybe make top cut by going 3-2, which can happen. But I told him then, no, I'm 0-3. And he's like, what? You're 0-3? Are you serious? And he is the best player out of the LGS that I go to frequently. So I felt also humbled by that. But unfortunately, I was 0-3 at that point. So kind of packed my things, just left and got myself some McDonald's. That's just how things sometimes go. I can't expect just because I am improving in the game that I will perform well every single time. But today has really destroyed my confidence. Because I've been improving. I've been learning a lot about this game. I've been playing a lot about this game, online, in pretty much attending every single Nexus night that I was able to attend. That sounds reasonable. Basically, yeah, attending every single Nexus night that was available. So I can play as much as possible, learn as much as possible. And for like working yourself up so much, investing like so much thought into like a new hobby, a thing that you really like to do, and then this happening is really a crushing experience. I might also just take the game a bit too serious at that point. But I do want to improve. I do want to. I would like to attend one of the regional events at one point, because obviously if I cannot win a skirmish or make top cut in a skirmish, I do not see myself being in a position where I should play at a, oh my god, this rip was horrible, at a regional. Oh. But yeah, I think over the next couple of weeks I need to definitely improve on how I play the game, which TCG Arena is going to give me a lot of help with that. Attending as much events as possible, probably more online events now, as Set 2 will be coming around and will be very, very expensive until after Bologna. Nice, she's beautiful. Damn, I haven't seen this Ari yet. I had an old art of this. I never knew how the normal base art looks like, because I've also never encountered an Ari player. So this looks very pretty. I like this. Oh, Kai's Evolutionary. One of my friends wanted this, so can pack this for him. I have one who wants to have one of each, which are not too expensive. One of each that are not too expensive. Yeah. One day I will figure out how I sometimes manage to rip them perfectly, and then I'll do it consistently. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry for everybody watching that feels offended by that. But yeah, I think with enough time, obviously, you can become better at anything that you put your eyes to, especially if you have the motivation to pull through, which is probably why I am getting this emotional about a simple skirmish, if you may see it like that. But yeah, this has been, like, Riftbound has been probably one of the most fun experiences that I had for quite a while, because before this I've only played video games and, well, Legends of Runeterra, which, like I said, is for me also like more of a video game than a card game. I didn't expect this to be this much fun. Like everyone in their childhood, like, you probably had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, and you were just like playing with friends. Maybe more like Yu-Gi-Oh, because people understood how Yu-Gi-Oh works on some basic level. Albos Pharos, it's not like I've seen you 1,000 times. There he is, that's good. Yeah, so Yu-Gi-Oh was more of the base, the understanding for most people. You watch the anime, you kind of understand how the game works. It's not even correct. Like, the anime just bullshits you about so much that is possible in the apparently, but it's not possible. Yeah. Used to have a big disagreement with one of my friends as well about that. He used to have a, I think, Stardust Dragon or something, and he always put his he put the negate ability of the dragon on the chain and then reacted to himself with the dragon, like the ability of the dragon that kills him, because he said, I saw this in the anime, so this must be true. And then, like, this was probably, for me, even at that age, I was maybe 8 or so, I had the rule book, I was reading it because I wanted to improve it at Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was arguing with him about this. I was telling him about the chain, how things operate, but he just didn't want to believe me because he saw it in the anime, and the anime must be correct, right? I've seen this exact pack, of foils a couple times already. I think so, because I did open one with Karma TF. Maybe even a Stealthy Pursuer. Very likely. Surprised. I've seen that online as well happen. People, for some reason, have very identical displays. Yep. Well, so yeah, I guess if I would have stuck to it as a child, I would have actually liked TCGs a lot. It's just unfortunate that I didn't, but it's good that I found my love for a game like this now, all these years later. Honestly, like Riftbound or like TCGs, I guess in general, I should have hopped on this so long ago. Oh, it's a Yasuo. Riptide Rex, yes. Oh, Old Art Windrider. I wanted this card. I wanted this. I definitely wanted to play Yasuo in set 2, but just like as a fun deck, right? So I wanted to have Yasuo Windrider and Svelsunger, which honestly just sounds really, really fun to win with. It would be so funny to win with that interaction. That's it's the second Old Art, I think. So I guess we still have a chance for 1, if I remember correctly. Interesting. Oh, there's something shiny. Is that an old rune? No, it isn't, right? No, that's not an old rune. I don't know what it is. Okay, Legion Regards. Oh, that's a Jinx. Ooh, baby. I just opened one yesterday as well. That is so good. And I sold one a couple of weeks ago, before Miracle Draven and all this chapow about him became like visibly online, and then I regretted it. I think I sold my Seal of Discord for like 10 euros. So yeah, pretty disappointed in that. But now with a second seal, I definitely also can expand into the Ezreal deck, because this was also something that I saw and was really excited on playing. That seemed like a lot of fun, especially with, I don't remember the name of the unit right now, but I can just put it on the screen later. It's, I think, a 6 and 2 recycle, or 7 and 2 recycle, I'm not sure. It's an 8 body, and it bounces one of your units back and one of their units. So you can theoretically infinite loop that, like turn for turn, if you're playing against Aurelia, which should just completely ruin the matchup for her. Because there's, like, the only way you're winning that as the Aurelia is if you have two different, if you have 2 not so fast. And even then, theoretically, the enemy could rebuke one of the units back and continue the cycle. It's very possible. So that is the very scary thing. Yeah. What else is really interesting? Like, I feel like set 2 will become kind of awkward. We've seen a lot of Draven just dominating the meta, and I am honestly pretty sure that this will translate to Europe and, well, the West as well, for what we're seeing happening in China. Draven is just, it's not even primarily the champion legend, I think. Like, the champion legend makes it even better, but it's also the color combination. Like well, I would say it is the fact that you have the champion in the color combination. That's what I want, and that's what I'm trying to say. So you have Draven, who, because of how Riftbound's ruling is, will draw every single time, even when combat damage doesn't happen, because that still counts as combat. Even then, Draven kind of, yeah, just draws. The Draven draw engine is insane, and this obviously also gives him an edge. but it's mainly like the thing that really makes the champion broken is the region combination. It's the access that Draven has to cheat out combat wins. So unfortunately, until Riot doesn't change anything about that, set 2, in my opinion at least, will look pretty grim. Because, well, the meta is just going to be kind of similar to how it's been now, even though Kai'Sa is not that dominant as Draven will be. Yeah, we'll see. But I hope Riot makes it better. Like, after realizing that they have really released something that is not very balanced, maybe. It's kind of unfortunate that this happened again, because it's a throwback to their comment about the Proving Ground set. Like specifically... Nice. That was cool. Specifically about the Flash, I think. Or generally the cards that you have in the Proving Ground set that have proven to be strong. That they said they didn't actually playtest Proving Grounds with Origins. So they couldn't realize that this would happen. Yeah, there's no way. And maybe they have not playtested Spirit Forged enough? Yeah. So far we have a lot of content coming down the line, so I am still very positive about the game. Yeah, I really want this to succeed. Like, as my first actual TCG, I would be disappointed if it would end this fast. But even then, I guess I would just expand into other ones. Oh, second Sona. Oh my god! Whoa! Overnumbered MF? It's my second overnumber. That's cool. That is cool. Oh my god, that is so cool. Wait, let me show you my first overnumbered. I'm genuinely so excited. This comes into something else. Come here. Yes. So, whoops. So this is my first overnumbered. It was a Volibear. And now I can welcome Misfortune into my overnumbered club. That is awesome. There was, oh my, this is so sparkly. Dude, this looks, what the fuck? This looks kind of weird. I mean, because this looks a lot prettier than the Volibear one. No, I guess, it looks, I don't know, it just looks kind of weird to me. But oh my god, yes! I'm so excited of this. MF is also something that I might even still explore in set 2. Not as an Aurora deck, but as a kind of mid-rangey deck variant. I'm not too fond of Aurora, to be honest. I find the deck itself very boring. Not because it doesn't require any skill. I wouldn't say that. I would say Aurora still requires skill. It is just a different kind of skill expression that you have with that deck. You're not really interacting much with your enemy. You're not really doing, like, reacting to what they are doing, but rather going off a knowledge of game state and reacting properly to that. Which I have to say, I don't understand that perfectly so far. Definitely need more time in that, but Aurora, it just doesn't seem that interesting to me. All in all, it is. I like to interact with my enemy. I like to stop their moves or, well, stop their moves or catch them off guard with something that I can do. And purple green, obviously, the best combination to do that. Yeah. So last pack. Come on, we just got an MF. That already made my day, kind of. Whew. Oh my god. I'm so happy about that. Has my depression been cured from today? Probably yes. Oh my god. I didn't even get an altar rune. Oh my god. Ay ay ay. Oh, get another obelisk of power. Yep. So just sleeve these up real quick. Put them aside. Put these here, and I would just, I guess, display the money here. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, dude, shiny MF. Let's go. At least something good. With the Seal of Discord as well. I mean, obviously, I do have probably my. I mean, I easily have my pack back here. We have a few very nice hits. And what was it here? We have Yasuo alt art. We have Zhonya's. The Volibear, Seal of Discord, the old art Yasuo, the Darius is good. I don't know how much Arya is, but I would assume she is worth something. Then obviously the 6-spell. Yeah. And then on top of that, the old arts Champion Legend. Yeah. Well, then. Thanks for watching. The next video is going to be, yeah, the Runes and Rift event. I think it was Runes and Rift. I'm not sure which ones of the YouTube channels it was, but it definitely was one of them. There was two, and Runes and Rift is one of them. I will be participating in their weekly Tuesday Nexus night, and see how it goes. And then, yeah, till then, have a beautiful day. And good luck pulling cards.